Hello, everyone. Welcome to this fourth webinar with UNIFORM-Agri. So today we are going to see ProAction reports. And I have with me Samantha. Can you say hi, Samantha? And mic check at the same time.
Hi.
Good. Mic check's okay, so we can get started. So just a couple things before we get started. You can ask questions at any time. If you see that little microphone button in the upper left corner of that console there, you just need to unmute yourself first, of course. Or if you don't have a microphone, or you just want to, ask your question by typing it, you can go under the chat portion of the screen and simply ask your question there. So I will take care of those. If you're not a customer with us and you would like to see what is the Uniform software, I invite you to check the handout section of the console again, and you will see a flyer of the Uniform software. You can simply download it by clicking on it. And last thing, this is being recorded, so of course it's going to be made available on our website next Monday, and you will also get an email with the link leading to that recording. So I guess, Samantha, the floor is yours.
Okay, so first report that you'll need for the ProAction is the medicine list. So to have access to the medicine list, we go through the cow's head here, medicine list, and then we go into herd data. In the herd data, we will go to medicine list right here. So we click on the medicine list, and here you have a list of the medicine that you've used on your farm. So it's important here to make sure that you have milk and meat withdrawals on the medicine itself, because if not, they won't show up in this report. Also, if you want, you can go on the print preview right here and have the medicine list that you can print out like this. So to print it, you just click on the little printer up here. After that, that is all for the medicine list.
Hey,
if ever
Samantha,
you notice,
can I interrupt you for a second? Sorry, everyone. I guess we weren't broadcasting for the intro, so I just wanted to say that this for those who just joined. So I said all my things, but I guess nobody heard it. If you want to ask questions, you can use the chat portion of that console there. You can type your question, or you can also ask the question directly if you have a microphone. So simply unmute the microphone button that you will find in the upper left corner. And if you're not a customer, you can also see what the Uniform software is. Just go to the handouts portion of that screen there, and you will see the brochure, which you can simply click on to download. And lastly, this is being recorded, so it will be made available on our website next Monday, and you will also receive an email with the link leading to that recording. So sorry to interrupt, Samantha, so you can carry on.
Okay, thanks. So what I was going to say is, if ever you want to edit one of the medicines, you can just double click on it, and it will be this edit medicine that will pop up, and you can change the value here for the milk withdrawal period. You can change the value if ever you need to change it, or if the medicine doesn't have a value already, you can add one, and you can either put it in days or hours, depending what it is. You can also put the price per unit here. We have a couple reports that are pretty interesting that can show the price, the cost of medicine, and also on the animal record, you can have this information as well. So that's to edit the medicine. If you need to add a new medicine, you can just click on the new here and add your medicine here. So that's for the medicine list. After this, I will go into the medicine usage report. So they're going to ask you for a medicine usage report. So if we go on the cow head for management, we go in number 4, health and treatment. In the health and treatments, we go to the medicine usage report right here, number 6. And once we are here, we can have our report for our medicine usage. So we can see the health events, mastitis, vaccination, and we also see the medicine. So we know which cow it is that received this medicine by her number right here, and the date as well. Also, the milk and meat withdrawals are here, so everything is in here. And once again, you can have the print preview by clicking on print preview like this. Another thing that you can change in the properties is the start date and end date. So depending when you want it, right now it's for the past year, but if you just want the past 6 months, you can change the date here. And then you can push save settings, okay, and then you'll have your past 6 months in this report. They might also ask you for not only the medicine usage report, but also a health event report. So for this, we'll close this and we go back into the health and treatments. In the health and treatments, we'll go on number 2, the health events. Once we're on the health events, we can see the cow's number, her calving date, lactation number, days in milk, all her information, and also we can see the date that we entered the health event. So in this case, we have a cow number 421 that on the 24th of February, we entered, on the 5th of March, we entered lame. She was lame, so we entered that in her health event, and she shows up here. So we didn't give her any medicine for this, but we just had an observation, so we entered it in the health event, and that's why she shows up on this list. So that's for the health events. You can also have a print preview, and you can also change the properties for the start date and the end date. You might also need a report for your broken needles. So for the broken needles, what we're going to do is we'll have to create a health event that's called broken needles. So to do this, we have to go in the cow's head, into her data, and we have the health event list right here. So we'll click on the health event list, and we can have all our list of our health events. So what we will do is we'll add a new health event right down here in the bottom left-hand corner. And we will call it broken needle. So we also have to put it in a category. So we'll just put it in other in this case. And often what we'll do is we'll go in the colors tab just at the top and show color, and we can select the color for this. So we'll know automatically when the cow has a broken needle because she'll have red around her number. So we can push on OK. So here we can see that we have the broken needle in our health event. So after we've created this health event, what we can do is we can create a report so that we can see these health events. So if we go in the cow head, and then we go into the herd, we have the report writer right here. If we click on the report writer, we can create a new report. So we'll do new list right here with the plus. So now I have the report writer wizard that pops up, and I have to select what I want to see in my report. So I'll choose the animal number, and I'll also choose her tag number. And then I need to search for the health event. So in the research, I'll put health. So here I have health, and in the bottom right-hand corner, it says health events. So I'll just transfer that over into my selected criteria over here on the right-hand side. After I've already selected what I want to see on my list, I'm going to go in the filter tab just up here at the top. And in the filter, I'm going to do the plus, add a filter, and I'm going to go once again, write health for the health event. So once I've selected the health event, I must choose contains here. So we'll put contains. And in the next box here, all I have to write is broken needle. So any animal that has a broken needle will show up on this list. Right now we have for the 365 past days, but if we want to put it for more than that, we can put equal or less than, and then we can put a date. So say if we put 1990, 01/01/1990. So we'll have it for the past pretty much forever.
And
so,
Sam, just a question.
Yep.
I guess the broken needle there needs to be written in the exact same way as the health event, correct?
Yes, exactly. So that's why in the health event, I put a capital N. I'm also going to put a capital N here for needle.
Thank you.
After this, I'm going to go on the Save tab, and here what I'm going to write is broken needles. So then I'll know that my list for broken needles, I can find these animals, and then after that, I'll go on animal type, and I'm going to put the heifers as well, because they're not selected by default. You have to go and choose them. So just in case, I'll also select them, and I'll click on the finish. So right now, I don't have any animals in this list because apparently I don't have any broken needles. So I'll show you guys how to enter a broken needle for an animal, and then we'll come back to our list and see if she appears here. So I'm going to go in data entry, and then I'll choose an animal, 421. So I put her number, and then in the action, I'll choose health event. We can say that the broken needle was on Monday. And then over here in health, we'll click on the health event, and we can search for our broken needle, just like that.
Sam, just got a question here from Jennifer. Can you show us how to edit the broken needle health event so we can have the location enabled?
Yeah, I'll show you that. So I'll just finish entering her broken needle, and then I'll show you the location. So I'll go to next, and then here in the health, I'll just put finish because I'm not going to treat her necessarily. I just want to know that she has a broken needle. So I'll click on finish. So then see how her number is in red now, 421. So she'll always be like that. So we'll know that she has a broken needle. So if I go back, now I'm going to go back to the health events to show you how to choose the location. So I'll go in her data, health events list, and I'll find my broken needle, which is right here. I'll double click to edit. And then I can select right here, treatment location, like that. So with the treatment location, I can push on the OK. And now when I will enter a broken needle, I will have the option of front left, front right, rear left, rear right. So then I'll be able to choose which part of her body has the needle, the broken needle.
Perfect, thank you.
So now I'm going to go back to my report writer to see if this cow appears in my list. So up here I have the report writer. I'll go in the broken needles. How come she's not here? Broken needle. Oh, my mistake. I put equal or less than. It's equal or greater than. There we go. There she is.
That makes sense.
My bad. So now she appears on this list. So as soon as you enter a broken needle, she'll appear on the broken needles list. And once again, her number always will stay in red like this. So if I go back to my dashboard, I think she was an inseminated cow. So if I push on inseminated, see, she's also in red right here. So she'll always, that way we know that she has a broken needle. So that's for the broken needles. Now, the next report that you will need is your withdrawal report. So to have your withdrawal report, we'll go once again on the cow head in section 4, which is health and treatment. And number 9 is the withdrawal report. So once we get to the withdrawal report here, we're going to have to create a milk and meat withdrawal. So to create one, what we're going to do is we'll go down into the properties. And the first thing we're going to do right here is click on this button that says preset as. So this way we can give a name to our list. I'll call it milk, meat, withdrawals, like this. Then I'll push on OK. So now that our list is selected here, milk, meat, withdrawals, we have to select what we want to see on this list. So I want to include my dry cows for the milk and the meat withdrawal. The beef withdrawal will already be selected, and I only want to see the longest withdrawal period. So if she had a treatment for 3 days, I only want to see the last day, and when she'll be back, she won't have a withdrawal anymore. We also have the start date and the end date that we can choose here. So I'll leave it for we can leave for the past year. And then once I'm done selecting what I want to see, I can just click on the save preset once again, and I push on the OK. So here I have my milk and meat withdrawals. We can see it right up here, milk and meat withdrawals. So I have cow number 935 that got dry clocked for her dry up. And we can see that it's a 30 days withdrawal, and we have 6 days remaining, and she'll be free on the 18th. So this is how you can create a milk and meat. Also, on the tabs up here, we have milk. Then if we go to meat, we can see all our meat withdrawals as well. And we also have for the colostrum that shows up here, and you can see when they've calved and when the milk should go back in the tank. Also, another feature we have in the uniform is when we go to enter, for example, if we want to sell a cow, but she has a meat withdrawal, so we can take one for an example. We have cow number 67 that she's only free on the 15th of March. So if I try to sell her by going in data entry, I'll put her number 67. In the actions, I'll choose movement. Let's say we sold her, we're going to sell her today. We go over in the reasons. So I'll just put she was fertility problems. Gives her an historical number. And then when I push enter, it says this animal has a withdrawal. Do you want to continue? So this is a nice feature of the uniform, is that the software will give you a warning if she's on a withdrawal. So we know that technically we shouldn't be sending her. So that's why it's nice to have this reminder. So I'll push no, I don't want to continue. So then there's a red X right here to say that that sale was canceled. So after this, another report that you might need is your traceability. They might ask you for, sorry, I'll go through the cow head. In the links, number 12. And number 7 is called ProAction. So they'll want to see proof that you've sent your traceability. So we have, for our Quebec users, we have traceability sent Quebec. And for the rest of Canada, it's just traceability sent. So if we go on traceability sent Quebec, it'll show us our declarations that we have done to ATQ. And it's the same thing for, if I go back on the cowhead, the links, ProAction. We have number 2 here, traceability send. So we'll be able to see here our tags that we've sent in for either births, sales, or if there's deaths, they'll all appear here. Another feature we have in the uniform for the ProAction is the CQM report. So to access these, we also go in the cowhead once again. In number 10, the special report. Number 4 is farm insurance reporting. And then number 7 is CQM. So to be able to open these reports, you must have a Microsoft Office license on your computer because they're all Excel sheets. So if you don't have this, you won't be able to open these and edit them. So I have it, so I'll push on, for example, bulk tank. And I will have an Excel sheet that'll pop up. So I can log my bulk tank temperature right here. If you put in an information in this report and you save it, you can close the report, and the next time you come to open it up, all your information will be in there. So the information, yes, it's through Excel, but it'll be stored just the same through the uniform. So that's all I had to show on the ProAction report for today. Matt, did you have anything to add to that?
No, I'll just say that I'll just ask, is there any questions at this point? Going once, twice, I guess not. It was crystal clear, Sam. So thanks a lot for showing us the ProAction portion of Uniform. And again, I'll reiterate that this recording will be available next Monday afternoon. So, you know, we try to do those webinars in a short period of time of, you know, of a half an hour window period here. So, of course, we have to go somehow fast, but, you know, we make it available on the website too. So you will get the link to access this recording. So thanks, everyone, and we will see you next Friday.
Thank you.